Durham, North Carolina, with my special guest, Miss Donna Smith, the on sale home new home sales coordinator representative for McKee Homes, and we are actually both
Mhm.
out here in Durham. Actually, probably one of my favorite locations because I just love being right off of 40 near the airport. And so today we are going to be talking to you or sharing some information with you about McKee Homes and this beautiful community that I did not realize was out here. But like I said, I just love this location. We're right down the street from Top Golf, right down the street from the airport, near the GOAT.
Fire
Convenient,
Creek,
Briar
RTP.
Creek. Yeah, just convenient to everything, really. You can get to UNC, to NC State, to Duke, wherever you need to go from here. So, without any further delay, Donna, would you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit
Yeah,
about? I know we go way back. We've been working together since other communities, so
like
we would
20 somebody's years, a long
yes,
time. Yeah.
yes.
So thank you for having me.
Thank you
I
for
am
joining.
Donna Smith. I am a new home consultant for representative for
Mhm.
McKee at Page Towns here in Durham County, town of Morrisville. And a lot of people haven't heard about McKee. So I just want to take 2 seconds to talk about McKee.
Please do.
McKee is a small local builder. Our owner, Pat McKee, he comes to our office all the time in North Hills. So it is a family business, and we treat each other internally like family. We're able to treat our customers like family. That's one of the things that I love about this company. And McKee has been in business building homes in North Carolina for 15 years. And Page Towns is exciting because this is the first time that McKee has ventured into this ultra modern, very contemporary, I call it city loft.
Yeah.
Because I'm a New Yorker, and when I come in, it feels like a Chelsea or Soho apartment.
Hmm.
Very open, very airy, very bright. Um, so that's Page Towns. You already mentioned that we're perfectly located near to everything that anybody would want to get to. We have a lot of people that work in RTP that come
Mhm.
here because it's so close to work for them. And a lot of people work from home too, but when they have to ride into the office, it's just down the street. Also, a lot of people who work for Duke or Chapel Hill, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill or Duke, or the medical centers that are affiliated with those institutions, a lot of those people too.
Wow. So you said this is Morrisville. I did not realize that because I know for a fact just to the right of 40 is
Yep.
Durham. And
Yes.
I think to the left over here
Yes.
is
We're
Durham.
we're a little odd pocket that has a Morrisville address, but it's okay to say that we're in Durham because we are in the county of Durham and within the Durham city limits. It just so happens that Morrisville Post Office delivers our mail, which is why we have a Morrisville address. So we are in Durham, actually.
Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. How do we get to Morrisville? Okay. Yeah, I know there's those little areas. I just didn't realize we have had one so close to me. So,
Yeah,
okay. Well, that's nice. And some people, they want that Morrisville address. So
that's true.
there you go. You got all the perks that you need with the
The
Morrisville
best of
address.
everything.
Yes, absolutely. So you told us a little bit about McKee Homes. How long have you been with McKee?
I've been with it this month is a year. Next
Okay.
month, August is a year that
Mhm.
I've been here. I'm here because I came from a big box builder. I took a little bit of time off. I took a year and a half off, and I came back to a company that treats people like people. That was really important to me to be in
Mhm.
a place where it's not just transactional, but it's very personal.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm here, and that's why I like it here.
Okay, okay. And so how did you get into real estate? I know, like you said, we both of us have been in the industry for quite a while. What in what brought you into real estate and then specifically new construction? Because I
Well,
think
I'm
that's
gonna
been your
try to
baby.
I'll try to tell you the short version of the long story. I
Okay.
used to be a high school counselor at Jordan High School in Durham. And I
Okay.
was homesick one day and I went to Target to get some cold medicine. And they were building some townhomes across the street from Target. And I felt like absolute garbage. But I was like, oh my God, I have to go in because they're so beautiful. I have to see what they look like. And I ended up talking to the on site guy for like 3 hours. I know I made him sick because I had a cold. But he inspired me. He had an incredible story about his journey into new home sales. And I said, this is what I want to be when I grow up. And on the way home, even though I felt like absolute garbage, I stopped at Harris Teeter and I picked up the new home guide and I sent my resume to every builder in the new home guide. And one
Wow.
person called me back and he hired me, and we are still friends today.
Wow. It's always so interesting to hear people's story of how they get into the industry. So that I heard one like that before. Wow, but you just never know
Thanks for
what's
having
gonna
a cold,
happen.
right?
Yes, that I love it. And then the conversations because somebody pouring into you and they don't even realize that they're pouring into you and inspiring you. So
And I haven't seen him since. I think that he's left the area because I don't even remember his last name. But you know, those of us in this new home environment kind of know each other and see each other at events. But I never ever saw him after that.
wow. Okay. Well, I love it. I love that. That's almost as more exciting than mine. Whereas my husband just said, "You should get your real estate license right before we got married," and I was like, "Okay." And it's the best decision that I've
Yeah,
probably ever made.
it's a
One
lot
of
of
the best
fun.
decisions that I've ever made. So
Yeah, this business we get to work with a lot of people. We meet a lot of different people. It's just a lot of fun helping people to find their home, right?
it
So
is.
yeah,
It's very rewarding. So and you get to meet so many people and hear so many stories. And
yeah.
so, yeah,
I always
absolutely.
say I'm not a salesperson. I'm a people person who happens to sell stuff. I'm a
Right.
people person that happens to sell houses. So
Abs-
that's why I
absolutely.
do it every day.
Yes. So you said this is their first venture into this modern look,
Yeah.
modern style. So let's talk a little bit. Is this their first venture into townhomes or just the modern? And
No,
we're going to do a tour in just a little bit. Go ahead.
we built townhomes for, but when we get to the tour, we're going to see that these exteriors are very dimensional, very angular, very sharp, crisp
Mhm,
lines. Inside, we have things like thicker window trim and door casings, taller baseboards,
mhm,
horizontal stair rail, even the garage door. It's called Aspen Barnwood style. It looks like it's a wooden door with glass panel at the top,
mhm, mhm,
um, but it's not. It's actually made of a very heavy duty aluminum that is super durable. We build with hardy plank and architectural shingle. A lot of people don't know the benefit of that. Can I talk about that for one
please
second?
do. Yeah.
Hardy plank is my favorite. Now, my home, I'm not knocking vinyl siding because my home has vinyl siding. But if you ever drive by, a neighborhood after a storm, you might see some siding flapping in the wind. That's vinyl siding because it is pliable, it is soft, and the way it's adhered to the home, it's like the shingles kind
Mhm,
of they hang on to each other.
mhm,
But
mhm,
hardy plank is a fiber cement board. It's very durable, it is very rigid, and it is adhered to the framing of the home in individual planks. So there's no
mhm,
possibility of it blowing off,
mhm,
like you might see some vinyl siding. Really good. We build a really good product. We take the care to use materials that will last and that look good,
mhm.
and perform well.
Mhm. So let me ask you this: Are these all going to be spec homes, or will people be able to possibly select some of their interior features, or they are
Mhm.
pretty pre-selected?
So we have one, two, three, four buildings right now that have been pre-selected. That's for people who want to move a little bit sooner. So if
Mhm,
someone wants to move in August, October, December, we've got homes already under construction where things have been selected. However, if someone wants to design their own and make it totally the way they want it to, we have an amazing design studio in North Hills. We have
mhm,
two professional interior designers that work there with people to help them organize their selection. So if they want to build a home for a little further down the road, maybe January or February, you
mhm,
can go in there, you can pick out every door handle, every cabinet pull, the flooring, the countertops, the cabinets, the carpet, everything. The light
mhm.
fixtures, the ceiling fans, everything from scratch. You can make it your totally very own.
So it's nice to have that flexibility,
Mhm.
because a lot of times now we don't. Is this is it? You take it.
Yep.
You got this
Package A
color
or
cabinet.
package B.
Yes,
That's it.
exactly. So that's nice to have that option,
You know,
especially if
listen,
you have some flexibility.
even in all of our, we call them showcase homes. People may know them as inventory homes. We call them showcase homes because we like to put them on, on stage.
Mhm.
But the designers have picked out all of the things for each of these. So
Mhm.
they are all very unique. So
Mhm.
you won't go into
Oh.
any two and have them looking the same. There's no
Oh,
package, no packages. They're picking out every individual item for each home.
nice. That's a nice feature.
Yeah. So if somebody knows they really love a gray kitchen, we'll take a look at the ones with a gray kitchen. Or they know that they don't want carpet on the third floor, we'll find the ones without carpet at all. It's possible to have no carpet whatsoever.
Oh, excellent. So I know you said there are 4 buildings. Do they all have the same units per building, or are they different? Does it vary?
So we have 48 homes in total. Our buildings are 3 homes, 4 homes, or 5 homes. And we have two floor plans that are, I say they're 2,400 square feet. They're 8 square feet either side of 2,400. So one is 2,392, one is 2,408.
Mhm.
They each have their own little flavor. And then on top of that, each one has different choices on the inside to make them look unique.
Okay. So what's the price point out here?
So I have things anywhere from 470 to, I think my most expensive one right now is 528. Our promotion is $20,000 to use as you choose. So if you have a buyer who, say, wants to add washer, dryer, refrigerator, and blinds and screen in their porch, and that comes to $7,000, and they want to use the other $13,000 towards closing costs, they can do that. They can use all $20,000 towards closing costs. You can make it do what you want it to do.
Oh,
$20,000.
okay, that can go a long way. So you can
Mhm.
maybe buy down your interest rate. So
Mhm.
for my fellow real estate professionals, does McKee offer buyer agent compensation?
Yes, I just had this conversation with an agent earlier today. He asked me, and I was like, "Are you finding builders that are not offering compensation?" And he said that some are, but we are. We are offering 2.5% commission to our agent partners.
Okay. Yay. Y'all hear that, my fellow real estate professionals? Come on
Come on
out here.
over.
They're paying us, so that's good. And then what would it take for someone to get started? Like, what's the deposit? What's the process? How does that work?
So we make it really easy. It is a 3% deposit.
Mhm.
So 3% of your purchase price is the deposit. We write up a purchase agreement, and then you receive the purchase agreement to go over. You would go over it with your clients. Once that has been signed and ratified, they would then transfer electronically their deposit. It sounds like my builder Sean is there with you. It sounds like.
He went out. He's gone.
But your buyer will meet with Sean, and we will get the process started. If the home is already under construction, we just join your buyer in on the process wherever it is. But they always have an opportunity to come out and meet with our construction manager. We'll always have access to visit their home as it's under construction. In fact, we encourage people to come and take pictures as it's being built so they can have that
Mhm.
memory
Mhm.
of how it started and where it ended up.
And then what about guidelines as far as private, third-party home inspections? Like
Oh,
if somebody wanted to
absolutely.
come in?
We actually have our own internal process. We're going to have it inspected a couple times before your buyer even gets their final eyes on it. But if you and your client want to have a third party inspector come in, that's absolutely fine. We just work with our construction manager to schedule it at a time when we know everything is 100% complete.
All right, it sounds great. So I guess that's for the ones that are currently being built. Do we have a price point or like a base price point for those? Like if someone does want to
Yeah.
wait and pick their own
Yeah.
designs.
They would start in the 450s. Middle units start in the 450s. End units start closer to the 470s. But remember that we have $20,000 to play with, and you will help your buyers to craft an offer. So we can work within some parameters to make things work for just about everybody.
Okay. All right. Well, this sounds great. Like I said, I love, and I did not tour it deliberately because I wanted to see it with everyone else, but I do just love them sitting in the living room, very open, very light and bright. And I know this is an in unit, so we have those extra windows on the side, but just it's gorgeous in here. There's a gorgeous island. So we're going to take a tour. I'm going to actually, technology agreeing, I'm going to add my phone here and I'm going to go upstairs and meet Donna and we're going to take a tour and she'll just show us some of the highlights of the home. And then if you are interested, reach out to me. I'm happy to come out and work with you out here. If you have a realtor already, okay, that's okay. You can still come out and bring them out as well. So, Donna, any last things you want to say before we start the tour?
No, I want to start this tour because I have so much to tell you about this home.
All right, let's see. Let me see if I can join the broadcast on my phone and mute on my computer.
I'm going to shut down.
All right, see if I can reverse. All right, I think we are good to go. Hopefully everybody can hear me. So I'm going to go upstairs. I probably shouldn't do this. I'm going to block the camera. So when I go upstairs, we can start up there. All righty, we are almost upstairs. All right, there is Donna. So I've come upstairs and you can just tell us where we are and we'll
Okay.
start from there.
So this is the park plan. This is one of our two floor plans. This is the one that has a loft on the third floor. So a lot of people, because I mentioned earlier, a lot of people work from home. Some people like to use this space as their home office. But as you can see, it can be a lounge, it can be a library, it can be whatever you want it to be, really.
Lots of flexibility.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming this paneling is an upgrade, right? Or is that?
So there are just three things in the home that are not available in real life because this is our model. That would be the paneling on the walls,
Mm-hmm.
the custom paint, and the wallpaper in the bathrooms.
Okay.
But anything else you see, we can do.
Okay. Sounds good. And they could easily add that paneling themselves as well. So,
Yeah. That's a weekend project.
yep.
So the laundry room is always going to come with the upper cabinets. And if someone would like to add a washer dryer, we can do that for them as well.
All right.
I like to come to this bedroom first because most people, when they come in here, they think that this is the owner's suite because it has its own bathroom attached and it has a fairly large walk-in closet.
Yes, this is definitely a good walk-in closet size. So it has its own ensuite. So that's a nice feature. And how tall are the ceilings again?
9 foot ceilings on all three floors.
9 foot. And so there's tile in here
Always tile in the bathroom.
and the carpet, Berber.
This is a Berber, but we have so many choices on carpet that if we were to go through several homes, we would see a lot of different combinations of things.
Okay. All right. So we'll go down the limb
And then the owner's suite has a bathroom, of course.
with the dual vanity and the walk-in shower with the tile. That is nice. And you have your watering hole there for some privacy. And I see they went with the black tile in here. Okay. And then, oh, there's another closet back here. So there's the linen closet behind. So you have some storage, you have your drawers in the center, and I love the mirrors. So I guess the mirror would be different in each unit, or
It's always going to be individual mirrors over the sinks, but you would be able to choose the color of the frame.
okay. So nice size closet here as well. And I see the pole for the pull down attic. So I assume that's somewhere
It's in the hallway.
in the hallway. Okay.
And
So,
then nice sized owner's suite.
yes, so you see that this is a king size bed, and then you have still very nice size nightstands on sides, a dresser, and you still have room for a chair and some seating and things like that. So ceiling fans, are they standard or pre-wire or what's
It's always going to be pre-wired, but
okay?
in all of our showcase homes, we've selected a fan. There are several to choose from, so
Uh-huh.
you're going to see a different one in just about every bedroom that you go into.
Okay.
Or if someone's doing a pre-sale, they'll be able to choose
Pick
their
their
own.
own. Okay. All right.
So that's upstairs.
All right. So now we're going to go back downstairs. And so carpet is standard. Well, I guess it's really used, like you said, everything is.
Yeah, carpet is what comes with, but if a
Mhm.
person wanted to have hard surface steps or hard surface on the in the third floor, they could do that as well.
Okay.
This is my favorite space. This is my city loft. It reminds me of, I think I said before, it reminds me of
Mhm.
Soho.
Yes.
Just very, very open floor plans. Nothing is
Yes.
tight. It's very bright. And you know what? Even in the middle units, people are surprised how much light we have. And I think it's probably because of the 9 foot ceilings.
Mm.
It's just feeling brighter and larger
Mhm.
because the
Mhm.
ceilings are so tall.
And I think I saw some signs on some of them when I was coming in. It said gorgeous sunset or something, depending on where you are.
That's my favorite thing because this set of buildings right here, they all back up to the west.
Uh-huh.
So if you let me show you this deck before
Okay.
we'll come back and talk about the kitchen.
Okay.
This is like everyone's favorite thing, right? Because we have two 12 by 19 covered outdoor spaces.
Oh, wow. Oh,
So
I
it's
love
gonna be
this.
huge outside.
Oh
So
my
if you
gosh.
like outdoor living, like this is totally the place to be.
Wow. This is, I don't know if I've seen this large of a
I have,
space outside on a townhome.
and this is the second floor. There's another one right under us that's the same size, and you can screen it in.
I see they've screened, that one's
Mhm.
screened in. Is that already, is that a,
Yep, that's somebody's home.
somebody's living there? Okay, we'll get off of there. So,
And what I was saying earlier is this direction is west, so
uh-huh.
the sunset back here is absolutely beautiful.
I bet it is almost as nice as being at the beach. So,
Almost.
yeah, I love this. Okay.
All right.
Love the
So
table, love the furniture. Okay.
kitchen, it comes with an electric range, a microwave, and a dishwasher and a garbage disposal. But we have choices. So some of our homes are going to have KitchenAid, some are going to have Whirlpool, lots and lots of countertop choices. You can do a waterfall island like this if you want to, where the quartz comes all the way to the floor. All sorts of combos here.
Wow. So this looks like a double oven.
It's a
It's
double
oven.
oven. That is one of the choices.
Mhm.
And this happens to be a microwave, but it's also an air fryer.
Oh, nice. That's very nice. Love that. Okay. And then your cabinets, you have the crown molding
Yep,
on
you're
the
gonna have cabinet
cabinets.
crown.
Okay.
And there are other style of cabinets to choose from. There are all sorts of colors. There are even blue cabinets to choose from
Mm-hmm.
if people like that. You can go as wild and crazy or as simple as you want at the design studio.
Love it. And I love these two large windows. You don't
Yeah.
usually see that in a kitchen. So, and is that the powder room? Oh, so you have the floating sink there. That's nice. And another nice window that I know would just be on the end units. And so this wallpaper you said is not.
Correct.
That's the second thing that we've seen that's not going to be standard in here. And so three bar stools. And I guess if you did, yeah, three is probably pretty comfortable here.
Yes, our other plan, the page plan, has a larger island that can
Okay.
fit four stools if you like.
Okay. All right.
Another favorite thing is this horizontal stereo. I don't know if we talked
Yes.
about this before,
I
but this is one
didn't,
of
but I
those
love that.
modern,
Mm-hmm.
contemporary things that we've got going on in here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then dining room in the middle.
Now, pardon all my stuff. This is where I was sitting when I was talking to you. And so you have your light fixture here for your chandelier for your dining room. Okay. So
And
this flooring is pretty standard in the second floor?
yes.
Okay.
Mhm. And in the page plan, which is the other plan, now I don't do entertaining, but people who entertain tend to like that plan because the kitchen is in the middle, as opposed to here, it's kitchen, dining room. The other one has the dining room to the back. So you've got a larger window, a sliding door, and then the kitchen is in the middle with a larger island. It's got two pantries.
Okay. Oh, so we do need to look at the pantry too. We didn't look at that.
Ah, pantry space right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Pub mix not included. Sorry.
Not gonna include all of that nice stuff for them. Okay, so you see, this is very open living, very light and bright and modern, and I love it. Okay, so let's go downstairs and see what we have downstairs.
So first, look at this door. This is another ultra modern feature, right?
Yes. Yes, you get lots of light here, but not complete openness. So I love that. Yes, and it's such a wide foyer.
I was just about to say
Yeah.
wider than most. You can put a piece of furniture here, maybe a little table, put your keys on. This is the garage door. It's a one-car garage. I won't show you because all my stuff is in there. It's a little messy.
Okay. The door, is that smart home feature? Is that standard or is that?
Yes, this little keypad is the standard door lock.
Okay.
So you can use a key or you can program a code.
Okay. Cool. And we'll go outside after and just.
So this is where we find our third bedroom, which also has a multitude of uses. But the nicest thing about it is often when you have a secondary bathroom,
Yeah.
you have a sink and like 2 centimeters of space on either side. But this one has space to put your hair products or your shaving stuff or whatever you need.
Yes. Lovely. And it's a really spacious
For a third bathroom, right?
Yes, very.
Now, this is my office, but it really could be a home office, a guest room, a lounge, a theater,
A bedroom.
a bedroom. Possibilities are endless. And then again, we have another 12 by 19 covered space.
Yes. Love this. So could you screen this too if you wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you could use this for grilling or however you want to do. Okay. And this is the hardy plank that you were
Yes.
talking about.
Solid.
Yeah.
Adhere to the framing of the home.
And they're all the same color, the same gray? Okay.
That's part of that modernist kind of thing, that one tone.
And so this one has a screen. The other one upstairs, was there a screen or was
No,
there
that
was
was a door.
door? It was a pull, yeah, French door.
So let's look at that outside.
And so this, let's see, and this was the closet for this room. Got some stuff in there, but that's okay. But this is a very spacious area if you wanted to have, somebody need to rent a room out to somebody.
It's great for roommates too.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a roommate.
Yes.
Well, this is Perla, one of our construction managers. You're
Hi,
fine,
Perla.
Perla.
Welcome. Thank you. And we'll stay where it's dry, even though I think let's see, we'll just.
It's hot. I don't mind a little.
I don't either. That mist actually feels pretty good. So we're gonna come back here and turn.
So you can see that these have been designed to be contemporary, right? With the angles and the dimensions. Some portions pop out a little bit, some recess a little bit. We've got the black downspouts, the black window frames, and then that's the garage door I was talking about, the aspen barnwood style with the panels at the top.
Very nice. I love this. So this one is 3 units.
Yep.
And then this one is 4.
And this one that's under construction is going to have 5 homes in it.
Okay. So are there any amenities out here in the community? We didn't talk about that in homeowners association too.
Small neighborhood. So we have 48 homes. We have a dog park. We have a
right there, fence.
Park. Watch your step right there.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
There's a tranquility park, which we can't see right now behind there, but it's just a circle of swing benches.
Okay.
And just a little quiet area with some plants that are native to North Carolina and friendly to the environment. I don't really understand the horticulture of it, but they were selected for a particular reason.
Okay.
The plants in that area.
Okay.
And then the HOA is $195 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Covers the maintenance of the common areas, the maintenance of the individual homeowners' yards, maintenance of the exterior of the building, the insurance policy, master insurance policy on the exterior of the home, and trash and recycling, which is a private company.
Okay, nice. And what do you know right offhand what utilities and in this area available?
Yes, we have Duke Energy, which now has a new name. Or is it still
Enbridge,
Duke
I
Energy?
think. No,
Enbridge is gas.
gas.
We don't have Enbridge. We don't
Uh,
have gas here. We're an electric community. It's Duke Energy, I think is what
yeah.
it's now called. Progress? No, Duke Energy. We have Spectrum for
Mm-hmm.
internet and cable. But I know that Google Fiber is working its way through the adjacent neighborhoods, so
Mm-hmm.
it should only be a short time before we have access to that over here.
Okay.
What other things did you ask about?
I was definitely cable, I guess. Well, you just talked
Cable,
about that
yeah,
internet.
Spectrum.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay. So yeah, we are, like I said, right down this street here is we'll take you right to Page Road, which will take you right to 40. Or you could probably go left and go straight down to 70 to get to
Yep.
85. So it's just
Or Briar Creek.
a Briar Creek. Yeah. So
Cut
it's
through off Page Road onto Briar Creek Parkway. Right
yeah.
there. It takes me about 8 minutes to get to Briar Creek.
Mm-hmm.
The airport is probably also 8, maybe 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I-40 is 1 mile in that direction, so you can get on there and get wherever you need to go. Downtown Durham is about 20, 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So is Duke. UNC Chapel Hill is about 25 minutes. It's a great location.
Yeah.
Really, really near to a lot of things and easy to get to everything else.
Yeah. Look, y'all should negotiate a discount with Top Golf for your your
For our
clients.
homeowners,
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do.
Yes. Okay. Well, I appreciate it so much. So if y'all want to see the other floor plan, you got to schedule an appointment with me and or Donna to come out and take a look and see the other floor plan. And any final things that you'd like to say or share with anybody?
I want to say thank you for bringing your viewers to Pagetown, and I would love to work with any of them and with you, of course, Latrice. So have them
Okay.
call you and let's schedule some time together.
All right. Thank you so much. And so I'm going to end this. I think I might have to go back inside to end it, but we'll see. So, nope, I think I have to go back inside. So we'll get inside and close out. But again, thank you everybody for watching. And if you have any questions about Page Towns, like I said, it's just the perfect location. So I highly encourage everybody to come out, take a look if you're looking for that townhouse living, the low maintenance, easy. You don't have to take care of the outside and all that stuff. This is a great place to be. So have a great rest of your day. Remember to make your move because every step counts. Have a good one. Front door open.